Welcome to Adorable Corner, where sensible reigns. It is our promise to keep you informed and entertained with all that makes sense. Do subscribe to this channel and like our videos always.
Welcome to Adorable's Corner, where the sensible reigns. It's been a while. Wow. Good to see you and to hear from you again. Now that we have another story. Wow. Hope we've been great and hope we've been good together. And we also had great days at our places of work. My name is Ayobami Elizabeth Ido. I'm also called Grateful Heart because I always care and remain grateful to all our subscribers and those who take time to view and comment on the YouTube channel. We love you. And we know you love us too. Thanks for always being there. Yes, the title of my story today, should I say, wow, my confused moment. When I saw it too, I was also really, I don't know, how do I put this now? Maybe I should say I'm confused, right? Like the storyteller, I'm confused too. So we had to bring it to you, our great counselors, our wonderful listeners, and our beautiful advisors. We had to bring it to you. Before I go on, welcome once again. She said she wants to remain anonymous, and I hope she's permitted. Yes, thanks for granting her the permission to remain anonymous. So, let me tell her story in a nutshell. She said she hailed from the northern part of Nigeria. Her parents are prominent individuals in the country. She was like about, let's say, 15 plus. She's the only child. They were living beautiful lives. Things were going smooth. And one day, everything turned around. Everything turned around. She told us that her both parents were murdered in cold blood. She was home that day, but could not catch glimpse of the killers. Right? But then she remained hopeful. Luckily for her, she has a trust fund that is tied to her education in order to get her quality education even after the demise of her both parents. Of course, she went through to school. She was at the university when she met her friend. She said she met her friend. They were roommates. They were very close. Her friend had a brother, and They are just two children. That is, this her female friend and her brother. He's her elder brother though, and being a very close friend of the family. After she had disclosed to her friend that her both parents are late, she started going off to their place for holidays during their school vacations. You know how close a friend could be to you, or how close you could be to your friend. Of course, things got rosy and sparks of beautiful moments began between this friend and her friend's brother, excuse me please. And of course, the guy, having known that there are not so many people to get used to in the family. This lady has just one surviving family member that she knows, right? And that's her grandmother from her maternal side. The woman is in the village. She would only go to the village once in a while and return back to Lagos. Now, of course, she graduated from school as a nurse. That's this lady whose both parents were murdered. She graduated from school as a nurse, and of course, she was hoping and looking forward to getting married somehow so that she could start to make her own family. And somehow, as the continuous sparks of love between she and her friend's brother kept growing, the guy was already in his law school, as at the time he was to be called to bar. Of course, during your call to bar, you are to invite just 2 members of your family to be in the hall. The guy invited his sister and his sister's friend, his girlfriend, for the call to bar. And after the celebrations and all in the hall, immediately they stepped out. The lady told us that this her friend's brother proposed marriage to her. Of course, she's tired of being lonely and walking the world alone. She decided to give in, and life continued with them. The guy was introduced to the grandmother. They've done all the necessary formalities that they could have done, the traditionals and the little get together within the confines of their home. And they moved in as a couple. And she told us that each time the guy's friends come over to visit in the house, the guy gives her strict instructions just to prepare the meals. Then he would serve and entertain his friends. He also asked her never to welcome his friends into their homes when he's not around. She was confused. She couldn't even, protest because she looked to him for every decision, and every of his thoughts or utterances are finals. Always like a sealed deal. During one of his job outside the confines of Lagos, a friend decided to visit their home. Of course, as a wife, she couldn't turn the friend away. She decided to just host the friend the little way she has just discovered how to. And during that moment, something happened. No. Don't assume the worst until you have listened. Because the story is really that will really confuse you. Because she came with a question. Yes. And during the entertainment, like I was saying, something happened. The husband's friend told her some deep secret that her husband was one of those who came into their home and assassinated her both parents. You're surprised. You are surprised. But I am shocked. I am shocked beyond words, right? Yes, I am. I'm shocked beyond words. Because I don't know if that is to get back at her. The marriage. To finally ruin her, or to compensate her for her loved ones that, was lost as his own, I don't know. Now, after the guy told her, he told her not to run away, not to flee from him, not to disappear, because wherever she is, she will be discovered and might possibly be murdered as well. But told her also to be careful with him. That this guy, though he's a lawyer, but it is just a face-off in order not to let people into his shady deals. Really? She said after that, she's been sleeping with not just one eye opened, but two eyes opened. Because she's not, at peace with herself. After promising to bring the murderers of her parents to book. But now, she's confused. Here is the confusion. He is not just the husband she married. After 3 weeks that the news has been broken to her, she discovered she's been falling ill and she visited the hospital. She was told she has twins already, growing up in her womb, feeding from her, and she should be very careful in order not to lose them. She got home, broke the news to the husband, and the husband promised her that she will be flown out of the country to deliver her children so that they will be, well monitored and properly taken care of. Now, during the 8th month of pregnancy, her husband decided that she should go down to the United States to have the kids. At her arrival, she decided to change her cell numbers after 2 weeks. She changed her cell numbers and moved on from the US to another country entirely, where she was hoping that she won't be located, she won't be discovered, she won't be fished out by her husband, his family, and his gang. But she has somebody that she loves and she has left behind. She's afraid for her grandmother. If he would not go down to their village to hunt her down, since he cannot find her. That's the least of her worries. Her other worries now: she's gone for scan, she's discovered that she has she's going to have two sons when she delivers. And she is asking, when the boys are growing up and they are asking, where is their father? What can, what will, and what should be her response? I'm missing up words, right? Yes, I'm missing up words because I'm also confused. I can't seem to wrap my head around what's happening. It's really a touching story. I'm really surprised. And I do hope we've listened. And I trust that would come up his beautiful suggestions for her. What to do, what not to do, how to go about it. Yes, she is really confused. Wow. Thank you for listening. And I hope to hear you share your story as well. Because like I'd always say, experience is not the best teacher, as people say. Because if you experience it, you might not live to tell the story. At the same time, learn from others that have chosen to share their stories. Do not be a victim. If you are a victim, share your experience in order to uplift your soul and ease your burden. You can share your story with me at aylizy2018@gmail.com. aylizy2018@gmail.com. don't forget, I remain your host, your friend, your so confined, grateful heart. And I always care.
Thank you for your precious time watching and listening. We value your comment on our videos. For questions and concern, please call +234 806160 9134 or send a mail to emmanueljunaidh@gmail.com. emmanueljunaidh@gmail.com. Catch you on the next video. Cheers.